Hey, it's makeup artist James Vincent here in New York City, getting ready and gearing up not only for Fashion Week internationally, but for the Makeup Show Europe, back again this year in beautiful Berlin. What I wanted to do today was take one of my favorite models, Eve Taylor, who oversees all of our social media, and give her a great brow and liner look that's very easy to apply and looks great for fall, for winter, or any fashion event that you might need to go to. I'm starting on Eve's brow. The brow frames the face, frames the eye, and provides expression, and is really important if you're working one of those modern liner looks. I'm starting with a pencil because pencil always gives volume, and I'm just sketching in individual hairs where Eve might need some volume. She has a really full brow, so I don't need to do much, but just filling in those little hairs really makes a difference. The next step is going in with a powder. I'm using the Kryolan Brow Palette. Kryolan's one of my favorite brands when I really need strong pigment. I'm taking the Makeup Show Sable Angle Liner Brush from the James Vincent collection and using a soft matte taupe shadow. I'm then going back in and just filling in some small hairs. Taupe is great for eyebrows because it always looks like a natural shadow, and it also will give depth to a prominent brow as well as set that pencil that's there. One of my favorite tricks for getting a perfect brow is to go in with a cream on the brow. This is the new Aqua Brow from Makeup Forever. It's a water-resistant brow. I'm also using Crown's small angle liner brush and just filling in individual hairs to give Eve a bit more polish for the liner look. I'm then using the spoolie on the opposite side and just brushing it right through. To finish this brow look, I'm going in with one of my favorite brow gels. This one is from Senna Cosmetics, and I'm just really bringing some warmth into Eve's brow. That will not only hold the brow in place, but lighten up a more prominent brow. It's a great way to take age off of someone or soften a strong look. My next step for a liner look is to go in with a taupe shadow wherever I want to bring my line. So I'm using my James Vincent small angle brush from the Makeup Show collection and one of my favorite matte taupe shadows from Kevin Aucoin, and just sketching my area on before I even go in with my shadow. And the reason that I do that is I want the added depth and dimension that the shadow will give, but it also gives me a guide to trace right over with my liquid liner to make it perfect every time. I want to line that area before shadow because if I don't, my liner will sit on top of the eyeshadow and I want it to be based underneath. Kevin Aucoin Shadow in Oro is one of my favorite colors for this season. This soft gilded yellow gold is amazing right on the lid for lift and high shine. I'm using a soft, dense brush from the Makeup Show collection. This is the Orlando Santiago brush. Remember, the firmer and denser brushes, the more color it's going to deposit. So for a really soft eye, I love this brush for applying the perfect amount of color. And you can see, if Eve opens her eye, the amount of lift it gives naturally. Mascara is my next step, and I like a black mascara for this look. I don't like to always work from the wand, so I love my James Vincent fan brush from the Makeup Show collection for depositing just the right amount of mascara. I can get right to the root without flinching or twitching and get a perfect lash application every time. Finishing up with one of my favorite black liners from Illa Moskwa. Illa Moskwa will be with us at the Makeup Show for the first time in Berlin, and their liner is amazing for every artist needs. I'm giving Eve a really thick black line for a more dramatic look. If you want to use the liner but are worried about sanitation, I love a product called Beauty So Clean for keeping my liners looking their best. And I'm pulling the wing right up from her bottom lash line. Just keep your eyes closed for one moment. While Eve's liner is drying, I'm going back in with black mascara just to really balance off that liner look. And then I can take my small angled brush again and just buff it down so I get a softer black line coming through. To balance off this beautiful black eyeliner, I'm going in with a strong red lip. I've started with Makeup Forever's new Aqua Rouge. This waterproof product is perfect for a bold lip or a soft lip. This red was designed for Madonna by celebrity makeup artist Gina Brooks, and it's going to give Eve a real pop of glamour. I'm using a crown lip brush to keep the lip looking soft, and I'm working off of my Encore palette from Corin Zander. It's a really nice way to get the perfect lip and be able to add color in to areas where you want the red to appear stronger. Eve has a smaller lip, so I'm really just pressing this color in with my brush. And to finish the look, just a pop of Cyber Lip from Kevin Aquan right in the center to give us a bit of modern balance to a really classic red lip and liner look. For more tricks, tips, and techniques on bringing your career and your artistry to the next level, check out our hands-on workshop with some of our favorite The Makeup Show artists, including John Hennessy, Esther Reek, and Orlando Santiago, and a whole new set of artists for the European market. For more information, go to www.themakeupshow.com.